front foot holds her crown, busting sassy folks she's found. The ears perk up a bourbon sight, with a smile she takes the fight. Buns and balls won't break her stride, caring heart she won't hide. Hot to justice, heart so pure, in cases that's for sure. Plus the sussy with a wink, till the comic's bad guys sink. Twitch alarms and switching screens, the virtual world, no in-betweens. Karen touch and iron will, bad guys shiver at her thrill. With a crew she's never alone, virtual paws break every stone. Hot bands give justice call, feel her spirit stand so tall. Hot to justice, heart so pure, cracking cases that's for sure. Plus the sussy with a wink, till the comics bad guys sink. Switching screens, the virtual world, no in-betweens. Karen touch and iron will, bad guys shiver at her thrill. With a crew she's never alone, virtual paws break every stone. Hot bands get justice call, feel her spirit stand so tall. Hot to justice, heart so pure, in cases that's for sure. Plus the sussy with a wink, till the comics bad guys sink. To justice, heart so pure, cracking cases, that's for sure. But the sussy with a wink, till the comics bad guys sink.
That's better. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone? I'm very tired today, and we're gonna just see how it goes. The internet is a bit wacky doodle, but maybe when the last 10% of Fallout's downloaded, it'll, like, stop being a butthead, so we'll see. But how are we going today, guys? I know I'm on late again. I was, like, busy with stuff, and I cooked dinner tonight and stuff like that. So, and it just was, like, a very lethargic day. It's so hot here. Blah, 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 blah. But I'm in a Fallout mood, as we talked about. I was gonna do Fallout 4. And let me check to make sure I'm not muted, because that's just my luck. No, we're not muted. Fantastic. Fantastic. I love it. How are we going today, guys? Welcome in. Hiccups are Caleb, Bus, Delon, Dark Blast, Tomato, Tornado. Welcome in on the YouTube side. And Accounting. How are we going today, guys? Everyone here so far. So I was gonna do a deep dive into some lore on some, because I've been watching the show and stuff. I played a bit of 4 previously, but we're gonna start from the again because I don't remember what the fuck I was doing. And we're gonna start off with some lore videos to, like, because apparently the Enclave's coming into stuff, and I'm just like, who the fuck is that? I'm like, it's time to go back and understand more about this. It's like, who the fuck is the Enclave, man? Who the fuck are these people? This is where is it? This me, my brain smooth. Yeah, this is how smooth my brain feels right now. Shiny, not a wrinkle in sight. I'm afraid. Oh my god! But yeah, that's pretty much how I be right now. Okay, fine. Yeah, that's... I'm getting a bit of it, because I was, like, surprised. It's, like, the President Eve is evil in the last episode, and I was like, ooh! Because I didn't know what it meant until it was, like, I saw online, and people was like, oh my god, he accidentally gave it to the bad guys. And I was like, they're bad guys? I was like, huh? Okay, you are worthless, pathetic scumbus, the absolute dredges of Australia. Bogan, crackhead, pathetic, worthless, genetic spill. absolutely disgusting. Now, my dog Lily, a Jack Russell Terrier Chihuahua, wants to say hi. Hi, doggo. Ruff, ruff. Does that work? Ruff, ruff. That's better. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Oh, the assholes. Is that the main thing I need to know? I don't have the throw, but you can have a plunger, okay? You can have a plunger, guys. Is that all I need to know? Enclave equals assholes? It's like... But, so that's why I thought I'll lore and go into it. I did buy, Fallout 1, 2, 3, New Vegas, and 4, so we'll see how we go with it. I would actually love to play through an actual full series again, but we're playing Silksong at the same time as this and doing our DLC, and that's what we're sticking with at the moment. And I'm not going to go to Dark Souls until we finish Silksong, pretty much is the idea, or finish something. That's my brain. That's my plan. But we'll see how that goes. Because I have only been able to put like 3 hours a day on streaming at the moment, just until I get some of my work done. I have scheduled some stuff for tomorrow, but I still have a lot of stuff to catch up on. Del, so what breed? There's a cat at my grandparents', which was my cat before I went to uni. But then when I was at uni, it became my grandparents' cat, and now I'm back. And they have. After living here a year with my grandparents, they have decided they like me again, but they didn't like me before I left anyway. But it's just no breed. I know I picked it up from the rural town I lived in because they were gonna say had a bunch of kittens and they were like, we're gonna either take them to the pound or we're gonna go them. Pretty much this fish. This is what they were gonna do to the cats. This fish. Yeah. And my friend said they wanted a cat, so my grandma already said I could have one cat. So I got a cat for me and a cat for my friend at the time. And then they just, when I took it out to them, who lived like 2 hours further west than that, they were like, oh, I actually have decided to get an old cat from the pound. Because all the cool, like, cosplayers and stuff, they are really caring and adopt cats, old cats from the pound that no one wants. And I'm like, no one wants these cats, bro. No one wants these kittens. They were gonna get put down. And so I had to beg my grandma to let me have the 2 cats. So I'd be like, Grandma, please. I got it for her and she don't want it no more. And then she's like, we'll see. We'll see. And then we named it, my sister named them, which was Isaac and McCall, because we were watching Teen Wolf at the time. And my grandma then renamed them Macca and Izzy, because those are not cat names. That's what she said. These are not names for cats. But we thought they were both boys, so that's why we gave them boys' names. But one was a girl and one was a boy. We just didn't know at the time. So, oops. I hear people call you something also nice. Dinner. Thank you. Well, technically that was my lunch. I had a steak with mashed potato for dinner. But the pie was my lunch. I guess my iron's low. I crave meat. I crave meat. I'm a carnivore at heart. But Izzy's passed away, I think, now. He got, like, he had cat anxiety or whatever they say. It's slightly different. And he kept getting gallstones and stuff like that. So he passed away. But Macca is going strong. And she's the cat here, and she's just part wild cat, bush cat. And many other breeds, most likely. So she's not particularly a breed. The only difference between bush cats and cats is bush cats tend to be bigger. They're just wild cats, and they tend to get big. Oh, well, yeah, that was part of his problem. And he just lost his appetite and stuff like that, and that's when my granddad decided to put him down, because the boy loved to eat. The cat, Izzy, loved to eat. He loved to eat everything in sight, and soon as he couldn't eat anymore, you could just see his soul left his body. He was just like, I can't go on like this. I can't go on any further. The joy has been taken from my life. Which is exactly how I plan to be put down. As soon as I can't eat anymore, get rid of me. My joy is gone. My happiness has ended. Thank you for the $2 super check too, Rock6. Oh, what happened today? Why do your day suck? Why your day suck? Mine was just hot. Pets do that just before their death. Yeah, exactly. It wasn't even like because they were like prolonging. It was because he was like swelling up with water, so he couldn't enjoy eating either. Like he physically couldn't eat, like, because it was so uncomfortable. Yeah, I ignored your Warhammer. Fuck that. I saw it. I just didn't reply. Because the thing is, when I got off stream yesterday, I literally went to bed. No, because it was late. These are the thing with these late streams. I have to go to bed straight away. My grandma used to have a dash hound, but in 2020, his body was in so much pain whenever he moved, so we had to put him down. That's usually what it happens. Like, it's a quality of life thing. Oh, your Amazon's order, was it a game? That got resent, sent back to the store. That's annoying. I don't remember what kind it was. It's a fluffy dog. My grandma had one. They got it from a lady who had to go into an old folks home, and she couldn't take it with her. So I think the dog was already 6 years old, but like 5 years into having her, they found out she had cancer or something. So after a while, they had to put her down because similar reasons. Like when dogs come up with cancer and stuff like that, and it can't be removed, they end up in like pain all the time. So similar reason. Hey, Smokey, but it's ironic. Oh shit! I'm trying to put this in its spot and it's not working. Where do I want this? Roxas and Amazon as enemies now. Jeff Bezos and Roxas are gonna have words. Fight to the death, anyone? It's time. It's time. Okay, I'm gonna set up so we can get into some of the lore dives, or we'll get nothing done. Unfortunately, because it is quite late. Wave, how you going, Chuckles? I hope you're having a good one. Let me move my butt. This is how I'm gonna move my butt over here. I'm looking. Imagine knowing what you're doing can't be me. Okay, here's one of the first videos. If you have any good suggestions on that isn't like 5 hours long, let's be for real, guys. I cap out at 50 minutes on a lot of things. I'm gonna be real. I have this Minecraft movie thing that everyone goes on about in my like backup list, but it's like an hour and a half long, and I'm just like, I don't know if I have the willpower to make it through. I don't know. On Fallout. It's about Fallout. We're doing Fallout lore today. It's like Fallout. There we go. Let me get rid of my cuffs. Yeah, we're doing Fallout lore today. Is this gonna work? Get rid of my cuffs. There we go. Yeah, Fallout lore, and then we're playing Fallout. If we have enough time. A Minecraft movie, just need to watch that one. Oh my god, every time my nephew saw Minecraft, the 4-year-old, he was just like, it's chicken jockey, it's chicken jockey. And I'm just like, kid, this was Minecraft before. I care about lore more than anything, okay? What gives you the right to say that? History of Fallout world lore. Wait, Futurama the game? Do they have a game? I've watched 6 seasons. I know tons of lore about Final Fantasy and other genres. I love lore. The whole reason I started playing League of Legends was because the Lord of Demacia. Love the lore in those sections. Incomplete CGI. Oh my god. So let's do some
Fallout and armor
history.
In an age of constant warfare. As technology improved, the conflicts grew larger, more devastating. But with all its violent tendencies, humanity never.
That's the thing. It's not. I can like lore and not be like religious about changing it. I'm flexible. I love it, storytelling, lore, and stuff like that. I'm not like the lore is the lore, as in LORE to LAW. That you can enjoy the lore LORE without thinking it has to be the gospel truth. Like I think some things are improved. Like, do I think Dune should be improved with some of its base lore? Yes, because some of it is dumb as fuck. Do I love Dune? Yes. Is some of the stuff in the Dune books dumb? Oh, hell yeah. And there's stuff like that. Like, some things are improved upon with changes. Like, there are some things I do enjoy, their changes or in their interpretations. Some things I absolutely hate their interpretations of it. Like in the new Knights of the Seven Kingdom, character Micah is known for being stern, but they've made him slightly different than how he's described to give him a little bit more character, and I quite like it, because he really had no... Other than his wife died, you didn't really have a good feeling of him as a person. And I feel like it gives him more of a distinction between his brothers. So, yeah. And that stuff like that, I think it can be improvements. Is complicated, yeah. Goddamn Yu-Gi-Oh! Lore. Does have a game for Xbox and PS2. Oh, I didn't realize that. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. I can't read that. Is that you, Spectral? Yes, it is. You always have the shade of blue that I'm like, what is this? On Twitch, you changed over from YouTube. Okay, let's get into it, guys.
Had the capability to destroy itself. Well, until 70 years ago. World War II brought on the ultimate deterrent, the nuke. For the first time in history, humanity harnessed the power to annihilate itself in its own atomic Armageddon. In our timeline,
yes, the power of the nuke. I guess that is a good way to describe the entire concept of Fallout. It's like nukes. We're obsessed with nukes.
1950s was an era of American exceptionalism and happy optimism. The suburban family, with their white picket fence, jukebox diners, and classic post-war nostalgia, are looked back on as a different time. It passed. The Cold War ended, and the Red Scare...
I think it depends, because everything is based around ideologies, realistically. Even in Fallout, there's a lot of ideologies in the lore and the story mixed into it. And, you know, anti-communism, conservative America stuff, or anti-government. You can see a lot of different stuff depending what side and what fractions and what ideas you're looking at. It's very different, and that's the thing. Going, oh, I don't want things changed for ideologies, I think is a moot point, because a lot of things contain ideologies and they're still very good. I think the thing is if they're changed or improved well, because the thing is, because Fallout is like a fun parody of all these ideas, and it has a mix of positive and, you know, negative, I think it makes it more consumable. I'm not straw mining you. I am literally making a point of sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, and I don't think it's automatically bad people to change things, even with ideologies in mind. Some ideas in some animes are changed around, or a lot of things are inspired by look at Christianity in manga, which changed a lot. Yeah, that's not a straw man. Again, just because you don't like the answer doesn't mean I'm gaslighting or straw manning you. It just means we have a different interpretation of it, you know? I'm just not very black and white, if that makes sense with it. Hey, Vel. Some things I'm just like, oh, this person had a real idea of what they wanted to do and had no idea how to do it. You know what I mean? They just went, I wanted this. Had no idea what they were doing, didn't know how to write it, and just fucking chucked it in there, you know, piece of crap. And that straw mending. But some people do it in a way more palatable way. The other way. What do you mean if they went oh, here's my gay thing and I changed it? I think it depends what they were trying to say. Because the thing is, again, you have to do it in a way where it's interesting. That's the thing. If it's still interesting, sure. But the thing is, if you do it like dog shit, people are going to say, well, you did that really badly. Just I would let's put in the Charlie's Angels movie. They had some ideas with it. I don't think all the ideas are automatically bad because the Charlie's Angels was already female focused and girl bossy. Awesome. But everything they tried to implement was absolute dog shit. And it's the same idea. If they changed it to all dudes, I know Veronica's Angels, or Charlie's again, but it's a female Charlie and they have men or something. The thing is, it's not a bad idea automatically. It's just if they do it badly, it's automatically dog shit. It didn't have a chance. Well, Custos, we don't bring it up anymore or anything. Coach. No more females custodes? What do you mean?
scare
But let's
along
get
with
into
it.
this.
But what if that era, that mindset, never went away? What if technology improved, but the Cold War, fear of communism, and the culture of the 50s continued on into the 21st century and beyond? Welcome to the world of Fallout. The game series Fallout has a deep lore based on alternate history and a timeline that differentiates from our own. The world went down a much darker path, and in result, the nuclear holocaust came.
I do like these things where they explore things through different timelines of like, but what if this happened? That is such a good way to do it. But I am of the mindset, unless you're adapting something, you should just create your own things if possible. Warhammer. See, you're barking up the wrong tree. I think Warhammer needs more women. I want more titties, because then we'll finally beat the gay Roman allegation. And I'll stop getting like made like every time I do a Warhammer video. It's like, why do you say make everything so gay? It's like, I didn't make it gay. This is gay. I played 10 hours of this game, haven't seen one woman. No, I do think like some more female fractions. There is a few. For the win. Exactly. See, I think some more unique female fractions would be good. Yeah.
Fallout, the nuclear war was just the end of a chapter in mankind's history, and in the rubble brought on another. Because even though society itself was destroyed and the land radiated beyond reason, new factions still arose, and humanity found new reasons to kill each other in a world populated by ghouls and mutants.
Yeah, and a cool thing I would say about Fallout, even with my base knowledge of the lore, is that war never changes. No, pretty much that humans always will fight over something, which is interesting, like, theology, is that the right word I'm thinking of? Like that, a moral, like, I feel like discussion of morals is way more interesting than just ideology and stuff. So I think the morals of like a show, how they're trying to portray them, makes good lore.
That is why in the Fallout universe, the saying stays true. War never changes.
He did the line. And that's the thing. Reason to fight. A lot of people say that is cynical, and a lot of people say it's a realist, and that depends on your perspective.
This video is to give you a summary of the world of Fallout and to catch you up on the lore of this universe before the big kahuna itself comes out. The Fallout games take place in an alternate timeline that diverged from our own in the mid-20th century. Sometime after World War II in the 1950s and 60s, the United States drastically changed itself in an attempt to stop political strife and better organize.
I love the glasses. That's how the US canonly looks. Are great for morals. I am really tempted to play them because they're interesting looking, even though they're older. So I might. How are you doing today? Hope everyone is going well. Thanks, Kumi. Have a good day.
Its own government. The US divided the states among 13 different commonwealths. The Commonwealth would be one step higher than the state, but below the federal government and consist of multiple states. However, the Commonwealths began competing against one another and only weakened the country as a whole. As in our timeline, the Red Scare was in full effect throughout the post-war era. In this alternate timeline, the Soviets grow weaker, China comes in to take its place. The US has a new enemy on the global scale, and at the turn of the 21st century, it was still US foreign policy to do everything to destroy the communists. As the decades went on, the global oil supply began to run thin, leading to higher oil prices and competition. The United States went deeper and deeper into hostilities with former allies and neighbors.
God damn it, America, at it again. Need oil. This just like real life, for real. It's like that one faction in New Vegas that was based on Greek mythology. None of them know anything about Greek mythology. It wasn't actually based on Greek. It's based on Roman mythology. Yeah. Someone took something from the past and made it into their religion and the following a false leader. No, that's most religions, but again, it wasn't Greek, it was Roman, and it's not based on their mythology, it's based on the Roman system. Like the actual Roman system that they used to have that was real. It's not a myth. It's actually a part of history, like the Roman Empire. That is what it's really based around. Because they don't actually ever, I don't know if in the game they mention it, but I don't think they mention the Roman gods. They just have a really hard on for Roman history, which I think is like a play on that Rome has a lot of fanboys that are guys, and they get really into it. Same with the Vikings and stuff like that. They get really into those time periods. So it really makes sense that some dudes would be like, you know what, I'm bringing back Rome. It's the end of the world. Rome's coming back, boy. And when I saw it, I was like, I can see that. Yeah, I can definitely.
The already divided country began to lash out once the resources ran thin. In 2051, the United States accused its southern neighbor Mexico of destabilizing the border. The US placed sanctions on the country, causing it to collapse into political instability. To protect oil interests, the US invaded Mexico to maintain a constant supply between the two nations. This brash foreign policy reflected the dying nature of oil in the middle of the
Does Mexico have lots of oil?
21st century.
Yeah, the only god is nukes. Exactly.
Texas, once booming in the early 21st century, now is covered in empty wells. This was seen throughout the globe. As prices rose, the Middle East countries held onto their oil. To combat the high oil prices, the European Commonwealth, basically an evolved EU, sent troops into the Middle East. The resource wars had begun. The Middle East nations and Europe would fight a drawn-out, bloody conflict over the oil wells of the region until they ran dry just 8 years later. Nukes were used on Middle East cities, causing the Americans to fear the possibility of a nuclear war at some point. Project Safehouse was born. Its official objective was to provide
It's kind of
shelter.
crazy to me, like the idea here that what would happen if there wasn't other, like discovered power sources, like how crazy it could have got the fight for oil. But I guess even now with lots of different versions of what we can use for energy, there is still fights over oil.
In a supposed nuclear exchange, the vaults were born. Meanwhile, across the ocean, Europeans were left with nothing after the fighting, and the Commonwealth fell into civil war by 2060. As oil wells shriveled up across the globe, Alaska's wells remained, soon becoming the last place on Earth for cheap oil, making it a target to the People's Republic of China in the east. The Americans saw that Alaska was in danger and set up a defense force to deter the Chinese. But the inevitable happened, and China sent an invasion force into Alaska in 2066, sparking the Sino-American War.
That's the war the ghouls in, right? National security. Yeah, definitely not a cheap one. But to be fair, like, oil is really not very cheap anymore. Like, when you get to the nitty-gritty, it's really getting expensive.
This was the war that would define the Fallout series. Over the next 10 years of fighting, the United States and Chinese would dedicate their greatest minds to creating new and powerful weaponry to one-up the other. The US created robots for war and power armor to devastate the enemy forces. However, even with the advancement in the US military,
Yep, they got power armor and never thought of anything ever again.
the war would rage for a decade. Canada would be stuck with allowing US forces onto their land, which made tensions sour between the traditionally allied nations. As the war against China grew, the Americans wanted an easier route to combat the communists, and so in 2076, Canada was officially annexed by the United States. In a bid to direct Chinese forces away from Alaska, the US invaded mainland China, with soldiers wearing power armor. The objective was to cause enough damage at home the Chinese would need to take troops off of the Alaskan front. And it worked! The soldiers in China were trapped in Asia, but after nearly a decade of fighting, the Americans fought off the Chinese and reclaimed Alaska by 2077. With Alaska reclaimed, the war appeared over, at least on the American front. Countless lives were lost in the fighting, but it ended.
Okay, we won't have a good discussion anymore, guys. We don't want to. Everyone needs to be able to watch this and not talk about it. So we're just gonna dur now. I can't believe Alaska got taken by the Chinese.
In an American victory, so to the people, the peace seemed to be won. But it was only a pause. On October 23rd, 2077, the Great War began and lasted only 2 hours. This nuclear exchange destroyed cities across the world. So many bombs were fired, it completely transformed the
Oh,
Earth.
I've always wondered this. So it is mentioned that the bombs are across the world, because like the way it's always portrayed is it's like, damn, America just got fucked up. And I was always curious, what about the other countries though? So is it actually mentioned in the Fallout universe that everywhere is bombed?
Surface. Water became
Can we get Fallout Australia?
irradiated. The environment itself was cancerous. Barely any organisms survived at all. Thus, the story of the pre-war nations ended in a blaze of nuclear fire. However, people did survive, either out in the new wasteland or inside of massive fallout shelters scattered across the old United States. Officially, 122 vaults, as they were called, were constructed by Vault-Tec during projects.
Hey, that means we could have had 122 Fallout games, but we only have like 4. Lazy motherfucker. Like, that's what people are asking, like, with the new 2 seasons. It's like, where's the new Fallout game? Like, we got a whole show coming out and you're not going to release a game? That's crazy work. Well, that's the thing. On a lot of, like, mock maps for nuke stuff, Australia is never a target, which is interesting. The hard thing I heard is that the way the air currents move, like, it'll bring the radiation down to us anyway, which seems to be the biggest problem. And I'm like, well, that sucks balls now, doesn't it? But welcome in, Zach and Sen.
Safe house. The Vault's official goal was to provide safe harbor inside the shelters in case of nuclear war. They were capable of holding enough supplies and equipment that dwellers could survive inside the vault for long stretches of time. Each vault was given 2 Garden of Eden creation kits, or GECKs, so that the dwellers could recolonize once radiation levels went to healthy limits. That was the supposed story. The United States and Vault-Tec in this alternate timeline had darker plans. Inside the government and...
To be fair, like, some of them, I feel like they just did it like shits and giggles. This is a fucked up analogy, but it makes me think of the vaults like Epstein Island, just a bunch of fucking rich dudes being assholes to people and being sick fucks. Like, that is what it feels like with a lot of the vaults. Like, some of them are like science, and other ones is like, I'm just fucking being an asshole, says some rich billionaire. And welcome in, Digital Spirit. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the delinquents.
Major economic titans, there was a faction who believed themselves superior over the common American, and accepted that not many would survive the coming apocalypse. They made plans to preserve their own existence. These people formed what is now known as the Enclave. The American government funded the creation of the vaults, in which special American citizens could find safe harbor. However, this was just a ruse. The true purpose of vaults was to conduct physical, psychological, and social experiments on unsuspecting subjects. The vaults weren't meant to save the US population. It was simply to use vault dwellers as human guinea pigs. The Enclave's true plan was not just to repopulate the Earth, but to build themselves a spaceship to recolonize another planet. Using live human subjects would help the Enclave know how people react in long periods of isolated confinement. Each vault had its own specific experiment. For one example, the people of Vault 11 were
I'm about to hear something real fucked up. Yeah, I've heard of that vault, and people was wondering if it'll come up. Yeah, it sounds fucked up. I heard people arguing about what the results would be, but I don't know if they have a canon version of what actually happened in the vault.
Told via intercom they had to sacrifice one of their own, or they would all be slaughtered. The angry people chose to sacrifice the Overseer, the leader of the vault. And so every year the position of Overseer was a position of being sacrificed, until one year the dwellers had enough and chose not to. A message played congratulating them for being good people and not killing anymore. Before the nuclear exchange, the Enclave...
Well, that would be bloody awkward, wouldn't it? Oh, good job. It was just a test. We've killed like 50 people. Oh my fucking god.
who consisted of the most powerful and influential in America, fled to secret bunkers throughout the globe. The owners of Robco, Vault-Tec, Poseidon Oil used their resources to protect themselves. The Enclave remained on an oil rig, harnessing the technology from their wealthy connections and creating new weapons to eventually reclaim the land they believed they lost. In 2 centuries after the Great War, new factions rose and now fight over the nuclear wasteland. Most of the history that we know of takes place in the West. Around a century after the war, the region New California was split among isolated villages. Raiders and mutants terrorized innocent civilians. In some cases, vault dwellers left their shelter and set out to reclaim the wasteland, banding into small tribes and villages. Vault 15 survivors founded the community of Shady Sands. After a century, the growing
Oh, so Shady Sands was originally vault dwellers. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I didn't know that. But I guess that makes a lot of sense.
settlement ambitiously renamed itself the New California Republic. It absorbed other small towns under its flag, and soon more towns followed suit to join its ranks. The NCR is not only a faction, it is the closest thing in the post-war era that resembles a nation. With over 700,000 citizens, the NCR has modeled itself off of values before the Great War, even organizing its government into
What do you mean Edward Volt? And hey, Pine Gaming, welcome to the Delinquents. Thanks for the follow, homie.
3 branches. The NCR boasts the largest military in the known world, but consists of mostly rifle infantrymen. While the NCR has provided order within their lands, even going so far to collect tax, by the events of Fallout New Vegas, the NCR has grown to become imperialist in nature, sometimes forcing villages under its banner and bullying its neighbors into submission. The NCR has fought major wars against other factions, including their most recent rival, Caesar's Legion in the east.
The splicing with animals, you son of a bitch, how dare you make me think of that. Yes, Caesar's Legion.
Caesar's Legion.
An easy way to remember this is Roman, not Greek, is Caesar was Roman.
Is pretty much the exact opposite of the democracy-valued NCR. Controlling the land east of the Colorado River, Caesar's Legion is a dictatorial slave state, which gained its power by absorbing the tribes of the Mojave. Caesar himself is actually a man named Edward Salo. He impressed the
I read that wrong. Maybe I do have dyslexia, because I completely read that at Swallow.
native tribes with his knowledge of basic military strategy. They declared Salo their leader, and in response, he declared himself the name Caesar. Caesar's new faction had a goal: to bring everyone and everything under their rule. They would go on a campaign of total war against the surrounding tribes, slaughter
Total War, well, mentioned. When Fallout, Total War Fallout. When is it happening? When is it happening?
and decimating the population, enslaving the survivors and indoctrinating them into the ideology of the Legion, using the men of each tribe as disposable slaves to wage war. However, even though Caesar ruled as a murderous dictator, his people worshipped him, fanatical in devotion to serve him. Caesar is the leader of his own personal religion, the Cult of Mars, which teaches that the Great War was punishment from the god of war himself. The
There we
Legion's
go.
growth
Mythology is mentioned. Thanks to the head pat, Pine. So they do mention the mythology of Roman Mars.
brought them into contact with the
interesting.
NCR, where conflict raged between the two, with the Legion losing to the NCR in the First Battle of Hoover Dam. But while the Legion and NCR are the largest in the West, that does not mean they have the most fighting power. Of course, I'm talking about the Brotherhood of Steel. The Brotherhood is an
Well, they do mention a mythology, but the system is not based on mythology, but kind of, but except Roman. Yeah. So, well, they have the Roman religion. Some people would say it's because it's a religion, it's not mythology, but that depends on your point of view on if you believe it real or not. I would say it's a mythology, but like some people still practice this religion technically.
elite organization of
lot.
highly trained, devout, and honorable soldiers, with origins dating back to the old US military. The Brotherhood prides itself on its preservation and investment in technology. To them, their weapons and armor are the most important things, above all else. The Brotherhood was founded by American Army Captain Roger Maxson in the days before the Great War, after he and his men went AWOL upon learning of US-sponsored experiments on prisoners. The experiments had prisoners injected with the first evolutionary virus. The FEV was researched by the government
It's very suspect. Very suspect. And welcome in Pine, who is Chuckle Chan on YouTube. Welcome in, homie.
to create soldiers capable of being stronger and more resistant. Instead, it made them into super mutants. There was never
I knew it. I was like, so were they ghouls or were they mutants that they accidentally made?
response from the US at Maxson's desertion, as the Great War came just days after. After the war, the group seized the futuristic technology from the facility, guns, and power armor. Glossing over a lot of history, the Brotherhood fought numerous campaigns against Raiders, the Super Mutants, and the NCR. In their search for more technology, the Brotherhood has spread throughout the old United States. However, due to the vast distance among them, ideologies are different between each group. The Western Brotherhood's numbers are small, practically never allowing outsiders into their ranks. But because of their collection of pre-war weaponry and highly trained soldiers, the Brotherhood is capable of putting up a valiant effort against their enemies. The Western Brotherhood believes Wastelanders cannot handle or be trusted with the powerful arsenal, and so they keep their technology top secret. The Western Brotherhood is the original Brotherhood, as the group has origins in California. That search for technology sparked members to send missions on airships across the continent, one of which crashed in the ruins of Chicago, forming the Midwest Brotherhood. The Brotherhood eventually
He just crashed there and was like, I guess this is its own brotherhood now. Oh, really? Have you played the first games?
Reached the capital wasteland, the old
Lord
ruins
dumps.
of Washington, D.C. Here, the super mutants were larger and more violent than in the West, and so the Capital Brotherhood adopted an ideology of protecting the wastelanders over protecting technology, even recruiting natives into their ranks. This created a split among the Eastern Brotherhood. The soldiers devoted to finding technology deserted and formed the Brotherhood of Steel Outcasts. The Western Brotherhood learned of the East ideology, a clear violation of the fact
The Brotherhood's, like, lore is getting real confusing. It's like, we're different, but we look real similar. Oh, God. I haven't probably, but I have watched it thrown in here and there. Oh, interesting. So that's made me interested in to know some of the older ones and how it's developed.
faction's code, and so the Capital Brotherhood was cast out. Other members of the Brotherhood dot the US, such as in Texas and the Commonwealth.
16 minutes in
Of
total.
which we
this
know
video.
much about so far. The Brotherhood isn't the only pre-war faction that's still around. Remember the Enclave? The Enclave's descendants remained
The Enclave's back, baby.
on the rig, harnessing the best technology their connections could buy. Being out of the blast range, they believed that they were the last remaining humans untouched by nuclear radiation, making them, in their mindset, true humans. The Brotherhood and Wastelanders are practically mutants in their eyes, and so their mindset turned genocidal, to kill the populace of the Wasteland and to start anew. The Enclave saw themselves as the continual government of the United States, and the rightful population to sustain
The real villain was the government, yet again. Hey, Vanda, welcome in, homie.
it. Using their technology and flying vertibirds, they can challenge even the Brotherhood in power. However, they are practically gone in the West and only remain considerable in the eastern United States. Yet even though there are considerable factions that control areas of the West and the East, much of the old United States is still left unclaimed. And even in areas under faction control, tribes and villages are the primary organization for Wastelanders. If I wanted to go into extreme detail with the entire history of each faction, that video would take hours, and it's fun to discuss.
No matter what, racism stays the same, guys. Yeah, I just changed. War never changes. Racism never changes.
Discover the deeper lore by playing the games. This was a way to introduce new people to the world of Fallout and to hype up returning fans. Like on Facebook and subscribe if you have not done so. This is Cody from the Alternate History Hub.
That has cleared up some questions. I definitely had some base. That definitely cleared up some base questions I had about Enclave. But I definitely there's more to be found out in here. But it's giving me some good foundation to understand the games more. That's for sure. So if you want to see more of these videos, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that bell, check out the links below, all that fun stuff, and I'll catch you next time, my delinquents. This is just in case I edit this and put it up. I can't guarantee if I will or won't. But I'll probably do a crap cut to put on the YouTube as for the members and stuff, or on the hard drive, so someone does want to watch it again. But yeah, if I remember, another Fallout in media. Let's go. Okay, it's ads at the end. We're fine. I gotta always check. Hey Benny, welcome in, homie. Okay, media. I'm in the wrong server. That's the thing. I'm going to assume things change and are, like, more fleshed out later. But I love the development of a story, so I don't mind if they change the lore from 1 to further through, because I think definitely with games, like, you have to develop ideas. Because it's not like a book where the writer could have had 10 years to write it or something like that. They have set times to get games out. Delwood goon get Dune. Why did I say goon? My mind's on the goon. Okay. My microphone is crackling, and I did decide and put on Throne. I think I'll get the mod mic, the Rode one. Because I think I'll get it before I go, just because this one is really scuffing up, like, pretty bad, so I think I'll slowly get the setup for that, no matter what. I was talking to you guys last time about it, that this mic is just pissing me off. Oh, here we go, Let me put it here. nothing but green. The forced evolutionary variants of Fallout. Explained. Okay, let's give it a look.
Featured throughout the Fallout series, forced evolutionary virus is an artificial pathogen created by Westech's research and development team. Its ability to force changes in both the genotype and phenotype made it one of the most sought-after mutagens before and after the Great War.
Ew, it's gross.
Prior to the Great War, a disease swept across the United States called the New Plague. To create a cure for the plague and defend against China's biological weapons during the Sino-American War, intense research dubbed the Pan-Immunity Virion Project began. In order to combat the newest biological weapons, the decision was made to create a viral defense that would alter uninfected DNA and render it immune to standard viral infection. Through this, the ability to completely alter and mutate the human body was discovered. Hey guys, what's happening?
COVID-19. This is more relevant than ever. Oh my god. I'll have to look up that mic. I haven't heard of that one. But yeah, it's interesting. It's like playing God scientists. I swear, scientists get the worst rap in video games, sci-fi, and everything. They're just like power mad crazy.
And here with Film Comics Explained. And as heavily requested, today we're exploring the forced evolutionary virus. With these breakthroughs in new strains, the Pan-Immunity Virion Batch 10-011, renamed the Forced Evolutionary Virus, was born. The first experiments took place March 21st, 2075 on single-celled organisms. While their base metabolism appeared unchanged, their immunity to infection and radiation exceeded all expectations. The next stage of experimentation included flatworms. Infected on May 9th, 2075, they exhibited a 28% increase in size, resistance to multiple viral contagions, and a new DNA structure. June 30th, 2075 saw the next stage, with several white mice infected with FEV. Within hours, they exhibited increased growth, stabilizing at a 31% increase after 9 days. The most dramatic growth.
Now they're green. You want to be green, right, guys? Oh, I'll have to have a look more at the videos. I'll probably sub to him so I get suggested them. Always the bad guys in game. Yeah, I prefer when they have at least some scientists that are like talking about the ethics of it or don't 100% agree. Because when everyone's just like, I'm a mad scientist, it feels very unrealistic. Depends how much it is expensive.
Occurred in striated muscle tissue and certain internal organs, including the liver, heart, and kidneys. An increase in intelligence was also noted, enabling the mice to run mazes in less than half the normal time. The final experiment with FEV batch 10-011 occurred with rabbits. On November 9th, 2075, 218 rabbits were infected, half of which were implanted with electrodes to monitor changes in EEG activity. Increased electrical activity was noted 3.2 seconds after infection, accompanied by the typical increase in size. To their surprise, a new effect was also noted, an increase in aggression and posturing, particularly among males. Dissection of their brains would reveal increased dendritic connection.
They killed me. I can't believe they did this. They infected my race. Evil scientists, am I right? Damn scientists out again. That into odds could be quite expensive, yeah. But
particularly in the limbic system and frontal cortex, areas responsible for behavior, senses, and high mental functions.
Man, I don't know if that's true, because it said it had high mental function. That would imply that I have a high mental function thanks to this plague.
On January 6, 2076, Westech was effectively nationalized after military units were deployed to corporate facilities across the US in the interest of national security. Experiments continued with batch 11
No, wait, they have a point. No. Now, hear me out, guys. I think they're cooking. I think that's what we should do. We should steal all the billionaires' companies and nationalize them. Fucking genius. Then they can stop ripping us off. I like the way these evil geniuses think.
011, a new virus that featured improved mitotic cycle efficiency by a factor of 43%. As part of the test, 53 raccoons were infected with a new strain on January 26, 2076. Along with the expected size increase, behavioral tests confirmed an increase in intelligence and manual dexterity. This actually enabled them to escape confinement and wander the facility until all but 2 of them were hunted down. In February, the Westech facility in Appalachia joined the FEV research effort and was ordered to begin human experimentation in what was dubbed the Super Mutant Program. Due to the virulent nature of the virus and its unpredictability, the facility's objective was to identify and isolate viable FEV strains through a variety of methods. And so, a few weeks later, the water supply of Huntersville was contaminated. Inhabitants were walled in.
Evil. Why don't they just like go, I pay $50 for this trial or something like normal evil scientists would, but instead they're just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna spike a water supply. Do something fucking evil like scientist level of like supervillain thing instead of like what a real scientist would do. Hey hobos, want an injection?
And scientists observed the horrific mutagenic transformations that followed. Further development occurred after several new gene sequences provided by Major Barnett's advisory team were spliced into FEV batch 11-011, designated 11-101A. It was used to infect 23 dogs of pure and mixed breeds on May 13, 2076. The results included nearly immediate growth accompanied by increased aggression and no notable increase in intelligence. 92 allele pairs were chosen for splicing. 13th, 2076. The results included nearly immediate growth accompanied by—
When I did that, it cut us back, but why the hell is these dogs so fucking hideous? Who did this and like, let me do it again?
By increased aggression and no notable increase in intelligence. 92 allele pairs were chosen for splicing with batch 11-011, giving birth to batch 11-111. Despite complaints from the science team, following experimentation of the new hybrid batch on 15 chimpanzees, FEV research in California was transferred to the Mariposa military base to continue under the lead of Leon von Helden and Robert Anderson. This new batch had been chosen as the basis for further development through human experimentation.
Ooh, I'm getting some gameplay here. Dogs aren't really a thing in Fallout 2? Oh, really?
Offering a near 100% success rate on lab animals, while granting an approximately 60% increase in size and potential 200% intelligence increase. It was the perfect basis for mass-producing super soldiers. The branch continued by pushing FEV to its practical limits and experimenting with recombinant strains. The experimental strains resulted in the creation of many unsustainable mutations, either rendering the subject unable to breathe, converting them into a massive retinal tissue, producing teeth that pierced the brainstem, to a hyperactive nervous system that caused so much pain subjects had to be terminated. Another research effort was set up by the Vault-Tec Corporation in Washington, D.C. at Vault 87, which was established as an—
If they'd seen it mutated their body, they'd be like, not good enough. Like, bro, like, that is not a good enough standard to put onto people. No master lawsman, but still love the law. Yeah, I wanted to get more into it because I started the game. I started Fallout 4 ages ago, but I'm gonna restart it today and try and like go through them because I bought them on sale because they're all on sale on Steam because I'm watching season 2 of the show again, so I'm getting more into it again.
Independent Research Center for Dr. Wayne Merrick. Humans subjected to his strains exhibited superior physical developments such as increased size, strength, and endurance to environmental factors, but were also characterized by significant mental issues and extreme aggression to non-mutants. The Mariposa team would ultimately prove to be the most successful with their FEV2 strain, which created powerful super soldiers that were resistant to damage, aging, and disease, but suffered reduced intelligence. Intelligence could theoretically be increased. However, before this breakthrough was reached, soldiers under the command of Roger Maxson rebelled and executed the science staff. With the Great War destroying the US, Mariposa and all the research within it was sealed by the soldiers and abandoned.
Yep, fair. Oh, so that's sort of even more fucked up experimenting on soldiers. It's just like, they already have a tough job and you're just like, let's just do it.
The vats were rediscovered in 2102 by an expedition led by Harold, a major hub merchant that survived the Great War. Accompanied by Richard Gray, a brilliant exile from Vault City, he managed to crack the Mariposa base's security and infiltrate the lower levels. Unfortunately, an automated crane surrounding the vat struck them, knocking Harold out and flinging Gray into the pool of FEV. Harold woke up in the waste outside the base, mutated due to exposure to FEV fumes, and became a special type of ghoul-like mutant. Gray, on the other hand, was not so lucky and underwent extreme mutation due to prolonged exposure to the virus in the vat. While disfigured, his intellect grew exponentially, and Gray began researching FEV himself, experimenting with animals, and eventually captured scavengers that strayed into the facility. Reviewing his data, he concluded that failed mutations were caused by the inoculating effect mutated FEV had, and so began to pick subjects more carefully. With this breakthrough, he created the first real super mutants in January of 2103, and through a combination of willing converts and—
it really shows that some of the earlier Fallout games were more grotesque, and this like brings into like a theory that a lot of games made in like the PS2, PS1, or early PC era were really like sterilized for general consumption. Like a lot of earlier games were really fucked up, especially in lore and stuff like that, and they've become more palatable to everyone, even like crazy stuff like Fallout.
Abductions. The Master slowly built up his army over the next 3 decades. After dipping 2 different animals into the virus at the same time, the resulting fusion inspired him to begin formulating a philosophy of unification. Following a series of directed mutations by injecting doses of the virus into various areas of his mutated body, Gray would gain the ability to neurologically link with computers, allowing him to access the base's databanks. Aided by the new information, he began assimilating the minds of others, creating the fledgling master hive mind. FEV is essentially a megavirus with a protein.
Yeah, it's really fucked up because I'm not even sure what the gameplay is really comparable to, because I've only seen a little bit of the 2 and 3.
Sheath reinforced by ionized hydrogen. Because of this, it's able to absorb neutrons without becoming radioactive. The shifting absorbative virus copies DNA patterns and stores them in exons, much like a retrovirus. These exons combined with FEV are re-injected into the host cells, causing them to regenerate with the new corrections. The virus comes preloaded with introns of corrected DNA that eradicate recessive genes responsible for ailments and alters RNA strands for greater transmission of signals. As was the aim, DNA that's altered by the virus renders the subject immune to biological weapons, radiation, and common diseases. Cellular division rate is increased and non-regenerating tissue, such as neural tissue and non-somatic cells, miraculously begin to replicate, allowing for real-time regeneration. The skin tone then changes substantially and becomes grey with tints of light green that become more pronounced with age. The skin becomes much thicker and resistant to trauma, including cuts, bruises, and damage from fire, acids, or even gunfire. Despite this resistance, completely destroyed tissue cannot regenerate and will result in permanent scarring or organ loss. Increased size of neural transmitters and synaptic receivers in the body then give the super mutants acute reflexes and
Are mutants like in the show where if you give them like radiation, they like they heal?
heightened senses, making them a foe not to be trifled with.
Children,
Following the Great Winter
Not child experiments.
of 2130, the Master stepped up his operations and spread them out into the way.
No. Those are ghouls, but the mutant that helps him in season 2, he goes like, oh, this is a radiation thing. Great for us, bad for humans. So it's implied by him that it works very well for mutants too.
Wasteland, increasing the size of his army, now known as the Unity. By 2152, the Unity's influence continued to spread, and the Master would recruit a group of Doomsday cultists to act as his spies. 4 years later, the cultists would form the Children of the Cathedral. Acting as a front for the Unity, they preached, recruited, and prepared munition dumps for the coming super mutant offensive. Between 2155 and 2156, the Master then made another important discovery. His forces intercepted a caravan of Vault Dwellers, leading him to discover Vault-Tech's demonstration vault. Moving his command there, he then used the cultists to set up the cathedral, and launched a campaign to find more vaults with prime subjects for his super mutant army. The Master then experimented with FEV by injecting it into the brains of subjects, usually the pineal gland, but also the amygdala and medulla, triggering changes in brain chemistry. These experiments created 4 extremely powerful psychers that were theoretically capable of wiping out the human race.
Virgil mentioned Devil May Cry, let's go! No. So is he like only the villain of number 1? It's like...
While these transformations are extremely difficult to revert, theoretically, the mutation could be reversed through infection of a secondary virus that contained a copy of the subject's original DNA and forced recursive growth again, thus replacing FEV's modified strands. Because it was necessary to neutralize FEV to prevent mutation from reoccurring, this type of procedure was impossible with pre-war technology. However, the Institute's advanced FEV research would change this, and Dr. Brian Virgil would create a serum to revert his mutation. Like FEV, the serum was a retrovirus, using recombinant counter-intron sequences and transcriptive...
See, Virgil is a real cool name. I was like saying that's like, can anyone in real life really be called Virgil? It's like too cool. Like, I don't feel like anyone could live up to that name.
...on strands together with a genetic sequencer to counteract the strain of FEV Virgil was infected with. Unfortunately, because each cure would need to be tailored to the specific strand the host was infected with, creating a formula for mass inoculation is virtually impossible. but I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Come join our regular streams on Twitch, and yeah, if you have any other suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. As always, it's
Film Comics Explained. Oh. So he does a lot. This is from 3 years ago. What kind of stuff does he? Dweller's Memoirs, aka Fallout 1 MC. It details are pretty gruesome in some parts. Ooh. Damn. $969 videos. Damn, son. Okay, I'm gonna change over to the game now. It should be done. Yes. Just because it's getting later and later, and I do want to get it started. Blah, 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 blah. But I will go to the bathroom first. But let me get it up. Not now. To see if it crashes, obviously, because fuck me. Fallout 4. Because we're gonna be doing Fallout 4, Silk Song, and the Cult of the Lamb DLC at the moment. The first two are the ones for our game thingy. Because I'm determined to slowly get through this franchise. Shut up, bitch! Ultra? Good luck, bitch. Sure. And it crashed. Good job. Good job, Fallout. I thought i4 which is just a good entry point, and then I was gonna go to order. Like, in order. That was my thought. Because, like, a lot of people said it's a great entry point to start off as. I'm gonna go best performance. Medium. I'll go to windowed mode just so. Fallout 4 sucks. Oh my god. I was enjoying it. Okay, so what's your favorite Fallout? Thanks for the follow, MN. Welcome into the delinquents. Where's my mouse? I've only played 3, 4, and I stopped early in 4. Oh, okay. So what is the reasoning? Why does everyone hate 4? It's because it's the most simple and easy game with the least amount of story. Yeah, I think that's why I do a third person. That's the thing, I'm not even a huge third person. It's just... I want something that I can, like, go into it, like, easy, and then go into their the other games. Can I change what screen it on? It's, like, not working. Because I tried borderless and it did not work. That's better. Being a butthead. The game doesn't automatically download and enable the creation kit. If you bought the anniversary edition, you have to download them and then enable them. It's a good game, but Fallout is an RPG, so people don't like it for that. Oh, okay. The giant snake lore? Not for this game. Your choices don't matter. I did hear that. Does your choices matter more in New Vegas? Okay, I'm gonna go grab a drink, and I will be right back before we start this. I don't like how they changed radiation, and then no matter what I did, I got rushed by a ghoul horde with exploding ghouls that kept killing you because how radiation hurts. With Final Fantasy 16. I guess so. I thought you liked 16 though. I haven't done it yet, but I was disappointed with how you only have one person. Like, it's changed really to a hack and slash more than anything, and I'm like, I think if it wasn't like a main franchise one, I wouldn't have been as like about it. Mainly because usually the part of Final Fantasy is you have a team. But I'll be right back. Hey, sorry, I'm back now. There was a line for the toilet. Hey guys, one sec. Oh, that took a second. Where is it? Where's my mouse and my headset? We don't know. I said I was going to go get a drink and go to the bathroom. Yeah, we'll do more every time we play. I'm gonna do a bit of the lore deep dive when we play. And seeing, I'm hoping to go through all the games. Lines suck, yeah. I'm sorry, I live with my grandparents, and the toilet lines are real, okay? And then my grandma's like, I'm on the toilet. Can you make me a cup of tea? I'm like, okay, fine. You know how it is, chat. You know how it is. Let me move this. My mic's in the way of my camera. There we go. Better. How we going, guys? Did you miss me? I don't know how long that took, honestly. That took like 15 minutes. I would have had more playable characters and actually had it play more like Devil May Cry, but I don't like my abilities on cooldown and switching. We only have one. Yeah, I think the combat was kind of passable. That is the thing I would say about a lot of Final Fantasy next to their story is slipping that their gameplay is really slipping too. Starting a new game and I have to do it over here because it won't change screens. Piece of crap. This is my life. But how we going, go? Hey Reaper, hey anyone I missed, hey Corey. Hope you're having a lovely day, guys. Hip, got the hiccups. I'm gonna leave the French school, the Japanese. You know, it's always when you're least expensive. Expensive. It's always when you least expect it. When the French strike. He's about to say, yeah, of course. He was about to say, war never changes. I don't know. I don't think so. I just bought one from Steam. That's when he got daddy issues. Wait, if they're using fusion for all this, why did they need oil? Hey Sharkstar, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Delinquents. Can you not? What? Oh, it's not high enough. It's low for gameplay. Sorry, Tatsy. Lubricants. Oh. Can you hear it a bit better now? There's yeah. One sec. Should be able to hear it. Not at all. Why can't you? I see it coming up there, but different scene? No, I don't think so. Because it's all in case room. Should be fine. Now it's not. Now it's not showing up. Well, let me try this. It was working on the other one. Why isn't... Let me add it to this, like, specifically. To the order. Where is it? Fuck. Okay, so let's try this. Mono? Oh my god.
He taught me one thing.
Okay, tell me if this helps. Anything?
It's that war never changes.
Well, you got the line, I'm sorry, but you missed everything else, but you got the line. And you son. Maybe it'll be a guy last time, because my last playthrough I played a drunk, negligent mother, so...
War
You're
never
gonna knock him
changes.
dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hun.
You think?
Absolutely. Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
I should turn my fan off. It's not needed anymore, but... Okay. Should we just go cannon, or... I can sculpt.
Such a great smile.
Just give me Joker face. Okay, what facial hair? What's daddy?
None. Beard or no beard?
It's just a little, not this time, I think. A little bit. Oh, we look like the bad guy in Vegas. Suave. Man's man. Renegade. Swashbuckler. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have a beard yet. I'm not, like, depressed from losing my family. You know, the CW beard when as soon as your family dies, this is the beard you get when your family dies, you know? The perfectly sculpted sad beard.
Ooh, I like the beard.
Oh, I bet she does. I like his hair color, though. Sun-kissed tanned. Burnt. Yeah, I want to be burnt. Crispy, please. Copper. Chestnut. Nah. It looks... They all look like different versions of burnt. Like, none of it looks like a natural skin tone. Like, oh, here's my... I'm naturally a darker skin tone. It just looks like I've been fried in the sun. You know? My type, this... I don't really have a type. And realistically, maybe tanned. What about tanned? My type, white as F, bro.
What do you think, then? Roguishly handsome or handsomely roguish?
Yeah, remember you can also switch gender, but the same, you might want to play male. I'm gonna play a guy this time, because the last time I was trolling around when I tried this, I was a chick. What about
Hey.
deep brown?
Did you get a haircut yesterday?
Haircut, we dyed it. Warm black, jet black. Jet black looks so weird. Graying. My wife did this to me. Steel gray. Oh, this is the Last of Us look. Ooh. I am the storm that is approaching. Encroaching. There we go. The Virgil. Bleached. There's rubber. Oh my god. That just means, oh wait, if I was making my choice, I was making Hobo Dad. That is, I guess. Oh, the blondes always look so weird in 3D games. Is that just me? Like, they always look like really unnatural. Virgil the Virgin. Well, he has a kid. He can't be a virgin. Maybe a nice old man here. Yeah, a lot of these games have that problem. Maybe just a bit of graying. I kind of like that. Steel grey, or silver. I'm going silver. Fuck it.
This new haircut's really working for me.
I like that he likes what I did with him. He wasn't a virgin. Wait. Yeah, true. Because we first meet him in 1, and he's older there, and then the next is in 3, which he is also not a virgin, because he would have already had to impregnate Nero's mum. What eye color shall we give him? Blue doesn't look right. Green doesn't look right. That blue's a bit better. Just brown isn't right. Light gray? That blue, I don't like that blue. That's a better blue, I think, for him, but... I don't know, I feel like I should stick with the brown. It's like more, like he's... light gray or brown. Or just hazel, because it's not as outlandish to the rest of him. I gave him his virginity back. Yeah, we're playing a sexy grey fox, exactly, guys. I think his normal hazel...
That's the reason I said yes when you asked me out.
His eyes. This woman is so thirsty. Okay, what can we sculpt?
Well, hello, handsome.
I don't want to change him too much. I think he looks good the way he is, so I don't want to do too much.
Such a cute nose.
Such a cute nose. I'm adorable, mother truckers. Yeah. Well, on your drivers, actually, like, hazel just means color, eyes, like, that change color. When it comes to eyes, it's not supposed to just be brown. Hazel is also, like, color, eyes that change color. Because mine go between green and blue, and they put hazel on my license. And I'm like, tell me how that makes sense. And he's like, that's just how we do it, bro. I like him how it is. Okay. Body. Okay, B body. Okay. Muscular. Oh, wait, fuck. I was looking. I'm, like, expecting her to say something about me. Thin. I'm dying. Okay, why isn't there... Oh, wait. Oh, dad bod! Leroy Jackson's. I was going to say, but he just goes wide. This is one thing I kind of hate about games. Look, he just goes wide. He doesn't... Oh, well, there's a little bit. But, like, look, his ass gets big, but that's not how men get big. They carry most of their weight in the middle. It annoys me. Like, why can't I just give him a little bit? Just a little bit of push, like that. Maybe there. Yeah, I'm trying to give him a dad bod. I think he needs more. The thing is, it's equally making him buff and thing, and I don't like it. Like, I want a bit more dad bod, a little less buff to go with it. See? Because, look, they've just, like, they increase his width, but don't lower anything else. It's a bit odd. Okay, I'll just give him a little bit more. Like, I think there. Yeah, a man who has a home gym. But... honestly, I feel like I would like it better if he had more of a dad belly, but it's just not working out. Yeah. Like, you know, he has a bit of a belly that hangs over his pants a bit. He has good arms, though, good shoulders, and an okay chest. It's just like he has a bit of, you know, soft belly. The chest isn't, like, rock hard. You know, he can lift things. But, like, he's strong. That's the ultimate dad bod. He's strong, but he's soft and cuddly. Okay, we're done. I think he's perfect now. You know, I like men that can pick me up, but are also soft and cuddly. It's a weakness. She likes men. I'm not doing another mental breakdown. Why is my baby so ugly? I'm blushing. Cap. Oh my god. Yeah, he's blushing because, like, he's like, bruh, I'm blushing because I too think babies are ugly. I'm gagging. You sound like a bunch of teenage girls. But I know what he means. He's about to throw up. And sexy women. True enough. How did I'm gonna need a paternity test because why do I look this damn good and my son looks like that? Like, come on. I think we need a paternity test.
Hun.
Nervous? Don't be. Everyone's gonna love the speech.
This is the last Fallout game I started. I restarted it to finish it because I don't remember what I was doing.
Good morning, sir.
Thanks, Codsworth.
Of course, sir.
Where's my Hooters? But why is the baby darker than both parents? No, true, I did get rid of my tan. Damn. No, my wife told me they just come out like that. It's fine. I believe her. I know sometimes it just be like that. He'll whiten up. Whiten up or lighten up. I don't know. I don't listen to women. Okay, where's my controls? Is that what I want? Oh, my sensitivity down on my look. It's fine. My child being a different color was just genetics. It's my kid for real there. As a weapon? What do you mean? I thought the whole thing is I'm gonna try and save him.
I shall attend to young Sean.
You know, I was nervous at first, but Codsworth's really good with Sean.
Man, robots are really good raising my kids for me. Man, I wish I had robots. That'd be cool. They can cook my dinner, raise my children. What could go wrong? I'm just gonna drink out of the sink. My wife says it's about to get out me. Why are you turning everything on?
Ice cold.
Imagine Coca-Cola putting that much effort into their stuff. That would actually make it look like that.
Can you get
Looks
that?
like the milk got delivered.
It's probably that salesman.
Saddle up
Comes to you
Salisbury
every
steak.
day.
Graded A+.
Graded A+. My wife doesn't cook. Oh my god, it's 1950s. I'm gonna have to throw her out. Woman, there's nothing but microwave meals in there.
Huh?
Can you get the door? Whenever I answer,
Oh,
he just asks for you over and over.
Ugh. And I have that.
Morning. Vault-Tec calling.
That's like so much effort. Vault-Tec. Oh, look at me.
Why, we're about
I'm
you, sir,
gorgeous.
and helping secure your future.
It's a
You
2050.
see, Vault-Tec
Fine,
is
I'm in the
foremost
2050s.
pillar of state-of-the-art underground
I've raised you
fallout
better than you.
vault, if you will.
Definitely.
Luxury accommodations where you can wait out the horrors of nuclear devastation. You can't
Damn.
begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency, I assure you.
What do you mean? My wife's young. I'm in my prime, guys. I'm in my prime right now, okay? This is what a prime man looks like. 50s is the new 30s for men. You know, women check out at 35. Men just get better. I've aged. Like fine
And I'm
wine.
glad you caught up with me.
Unlike you cheesers.
Oh, me too.
You may
You
age
have
like
no
cheese,
idea.
but I age like wine.
Well, I know you're a busy fellow, so I won't take up much of your time.
You watch a low
Time
video.
being
So any of the knowledge.
a
Shush up, you.
precious commodity. I'm here today to
Hey,
tell you
man.
that because of your family service to our country, you have been pre-selected for entrance into the local vault. Vault 111.
But there's room for my entire family, right?
Of course, of course. Minus your robot.
I like everyone else had to pay to get in. I'm just like,
In fact,
I'm this that
you're already
good.
cleared for entrance. It's just a matter of verifying some information. Don't want there to be any holdups in the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation. Won't take but a moment.
I don't watch crack. I don't watch propaganda. CNN. Who am I? Hooked. Next thing you're gonna be like, I should be watching Fox. Nasty. Imagine listening to the. We don't do those here. They're not the right country. Yeah. Was the point too bad? Sarcastic.
I can't wait for the world to end.
That's the spirit. Now,
Watching the Fallout show. Yes. I'm watching an episode. Ooh, I do look like a. Should we just? I wanted to do Luck Funny, but should we just go into the dad? Like I'm just the stereotypical dad. My endurance is not going to be that thing. Good perception. Okay, strength. Give us, yeah, that's the thing. I feel like my charisma should be better. I'll put my left snack because, like, the dad jokes and, you know, all stereotypical dads can talk really well. It looked like uni tried to fail you, but you couldn't. Yeah, strength and charisma, you think, is like the... So not perception? Between us, something smells. What? Will the one agility really screw me? If your current X is always ecstatic response, as it is always generic response, and B is asshole response, Y is asking questions. Oh, okay. Very Mass Effecting. My name. What is the most dad name that I should name him Virgil because I made him grey, but should I just go with Virgil? Or should I give him a very stereotypical dad name like Ron, like Ron Swanson? Red, that's a good one. The meta video. Oh, I'll have to have a look at it after the stream, homie. I like Ron. Craig. I dump all charisma. Is charisma not worth much? Red. Oh, red, like, okay, fine, we'll go red. Steve. Hey, Lucas. Because I like the dad reference. Oh, Frank. Yeah, that's a good one too. Oh, so I can upgrade them. Usually they just give you a little bit more money. Because I think intelligence is important for us because I feel like they have a lot of, like, knowledge. Okay, I'll even that out like that.
Wonderful. That's everything. Just
Alexa Holmes, Jordan Fallout.
Congratulations on being
Fallout 4 mod looked fun.
Thanks again.
It's like, bye, bitch.
It's peace of mind. That's worth a little paperwork, right?
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
It's intelligence, you should either have max
Good answer.
to maximum increase your XP gain or only in one and try to get idiot save it. What?
Absolutely refuses to calm down. I think he needs some of that paternal affection you seem to be so good at.
You heard Codsworth. Go on.
Some paternal affection, that's me. What's my...
How are the two most important men in my life doing? spin the mobile a bit. He loves that.
This is paternal affection. You're welcome. I dadded for the day. Off to work. Off to work. Get in there and raise the child, woman.
Hey, how's my little guy? Much better now, huh?
Trying to smack her ass and it's not
After
working.
breakfast, I was thinking we could head to the park for a bit. Weather should hold up.
And you fox. Oh my god.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Sir? Mom?
Sparrow.
What's wrong?
Something bad's about to happen.
Followed by yes, followed by flashes, blinding flashes, sounds of explosions. We're trying to get confirmation.
What?
We seem to have lost contact
did he
with our
say?
affiliate stations. We do,
Oh,
we do
no.
have coming in. That's
Oh, okay. Use baby as a weapon. I see, I see.
reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania. My God.
My god. It's Joe over, guys.
Now!
I've got Sean. Let's go.
Come on, woman. I like how we don't grab anything. We're just like, no.
Evacuate to Vault 111 immediately.
Everyone else sucks to suck, noobs.
Just help me pack it up.
Who cares about the stupid luggage?
Well, they died.
If you're in the vault program, head to the gate. That's absurd.
Bye, bitch.
You don't get in.
Luckily, my wife runs quick.
Okay.
We need to get in. We're on the list. Infant, adult male, adult female. Okay,
I know.
go ahead.
Thank you.
And clankers aren't important. That's why we left him behind.
You two, follow me. Come on.
What's gonna happen to all those people
We're
outside the
doing
gate?
everything we can. Now keep moving.
Honey, that sounds like not my problem.
Step keep going. This way. In the center.
Almost there. We're gonna be okay. I love you. Both of
We
you.
love you too.
Imagine, like, being the people that, like, the army people that get them into these vaults, and they don't get a spot. Oh, well, damn. Yeah. It's like the same thing where he says if it's bigger than your thumb, there's no point in running. He still runs and somehow gets his kids out in the show, and it's just like, wait a minute, he just said it would be useless.
We made it. We're okay.
Everyone please step off the elevator.
Yeah, but it wouldn't look cool, right, guys?
Fashion. No need to worry, folks. We'll get everyone situated in your new home.
What's going
Vault
on?
111. A better
Everything
future.
okay?
Underground.
You'll be okay, right?
Yes, up the stairs.
I can't believe it. If we left a minute later.
Would be dead.
Don't get caught up thinking about that. You're safe now. Everyone, just head up these stairs and through the door there. Just this way, please.
They really did a good job making everything look like a vault, right, in the show, actually. Like, looking at it again.
Step over to the table. Take a seat. Just this way. Female in Female welcome. Pick up a seat over there. Just step over to the table. Right over there. Over there. Take a seat.
I like how they already have the vault suits going.
Looks fine. Looks good.
Take a vault suit and head down the hall. You'll need your suits before we can take you further.
Thanks. What?
Time.
Just follow the doctor.
Welcome to Vault
He'll show you
111.
where to go.
All right. Sure you'll
Would
feel
be too
right
saving your
about it.
collections and die. I'll just dodge it.
This is our new home.
Oh, you're gonna love it here. This is
Exactly.
one
I
of the
feel
most
like that's the thing. Most people would die just trying to get some of their belongings. Oh, yeah. I'm curious the different designs it would have. I guess that's why a lot of people go for 4 when they're intrigued. Because it does have that
gone.
look.
Our home.
One vault suit.
Everything
Why are we the only one with kids? I think most people here would have kids too.
How long do you think we'll be down here?
Oh, we'll be going over all that in orientation. Just a few medical items we have to get through first.
But the large amount of dirt around it blocks lots of explosive force. Yeah, I guess it's... Depends how big the bombs are, right? And where it hits.
Prepared for the future, right?
Such a lovely family you have. I hope you'll see this as your new home.
Just step in here and put your vault suit on.
It'll be okay.
I cannot remember for the life of me what the experiment was in here. So I'm like, why were they freezing me straight away?
Who's my little guy? I'm not going far. I'll just be over there.
There he is. See?
Excuse me. Step into the chamber whenever you're ready. All set? Just step inside and put on your vault suit.
Okay. For face travel, they don't care if you live or die if you was frozen. Other titty mod has more downloads than the unofficial patch.
Just relax.
Time for a whole new life.
Cryo fridge works. What the fuck? And in the show, managers just do it. So it's like, yeah, this works.
Procedure complete. In 5, 4, 3.
So they had no idea if this would really work. They would just be like, nice, they didn't die. Crazy.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic state suspended.
Turns out, we'll find out the crazy lore.
This is the one. Here. Open it.
Well, isn't it the preserving is trying to get the preserving you not to kill you the hard part? Why am I awake? Let me out, bitch. Let me out. Ooh, my wife. That's my property. That's my son too, who is also my property. My wifey is difey. My wifey is corny. And you know who's back on the market? Me. No, I'm kidding. No wife. Wife gone. Now sad. Think of wife. Could break it that way. Guy, men always thinking whipping out their wang's gonna solve every problem. Was it worth? Oh my fucking god. Okay, I guess. I guess he didn't
do this.
I guess these ones didn't.
Can't be the only one left.
No one else made it. Why did everyone else freeze to death, but we're fine? Or they were all different temps.
Malfunction in cryopod manual release override.
Damn. Man, these scientists are really bad at their job. That's all I'm saying.
Malfunction in emergency exit door override.
Okay, I got a screwdriver. Don't know what that's for. I'm just taking everything. It's fine. How we going, guys? I don't know if I'm going the right way, the wrong way, but we're going somewhere. Whee! Punch. They're cryo fridges. Vault AI. Cryo fridges. Oh, there's a bug. I've landed in Australia.
Giant roaches? What the hell?
All science is bad, and their job is what it's called, trial and error. Yeah, but you're supposed to, like, do it within reason, guys. There's ethics. Oh my god. I'm gonna just smack people with a coffee cup. Try it. Okay, show me. Welcome to Robocop Industries. Terminal link, obviously a memo. Remember, use of the repression terminal is a privilege. Okay. Rick Tim, okay. Play tape. Okay, there's a video game. There's nothing else on this work computer but a video game. Okay. I know my wife's kidnapped, guys, but it is what it is. Well, I died. Robocop. Robocop Industry. What is it? Blah, 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 Industries. I hate this game. Fuck it, back to looking for my wife, I guess. It's no Tetris, I'm just saying. Here's a bed. Why did I guess the scientists were living here? For a bit. Took everything he needed. Is it an empty beer bottle or a full beer bottle? That's what I need to know. Grab the... What? I'm supposed to check her body? She can't get less dead. Oh, I got hurt. Ah! Roach! Roach!
What happened here? Where is everyone?
Nah, guys. I'm trying to move on. That the baby was even in there. Yasmin Gold's room. Tell me now, is there something important I should go back for, or is it fine? Because, you know, I've already moved on emotionally, physically, you know. It is what it is. What do you mean a horse? I'm walking past it. Crap. Let me have a look. It's the heaviest thing in the game. My wife's body? Okay, I'll go look. More. I'll stare longingly at my wife's corpse. It's okay. There's a room I haven't been in. Why do I hear a bug? Oh no, it's just dripping. It's fine. Can I use a chair as a weapon? Apparently not. Ooh, there's a stem pack or whatever. So, Operation Protocols. Upon activation notice from the Vault Tech, all personnel are required to report to the entry area and assist with admittance of Vault President's security personnel will in order and ensure that no person or residents attempt to evacuate the vault. But research staff will be responsible for resident intake and escort each to their designated cryogenic pod. Residents not accounted for in the manifest should be asked to step inside and detain forcefully by security if necessary. Once all residents have been sealed into their private chambers, dispose of any detainees. Vault entry must remain sealed under any circumstances. Okay. Before you fought the first roach. Oh. There for some freaky raider to have access to. What are the science staff doing? Members of the research team must daily monitor the vital signs of the country of preserved residents. Cognitive activity in particular must be recorded hourly. Life-saving intervention is only permitted if greater than 80% of the resident population has perished while in cryogenic suspension. Must not interrupt suspension. Oh, so they're just supposed to, like, watch them die. My wedding ring is important to me, bro. I'm gonna take a cigarette. A pack of cigarettes. There we go. Hey, Smoke, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Delta Language. I'm assuming it's like currency now. Oh, I can walk around like this. Whee! That's better. Okay, how do I get in my menu? We shall see. They are supposed to watch as they die. Oh, I can't until I leave the vault. Okay, okay, fair. This is near where I fought the roaches. Oh, here's my wife. Hello, wife.
Dead.
Where's my wife?
God.
Or maybe it isn't my wife.
Dead.
This is a different room. Oh, wait, maybe it's over here. Wife? Wife?
Oh, God. They're all dead.
Wife? I've lost my wife. Fuck. Damn. Robcorp Industries, Tumlink, right? Life support. System failure, okay. Oh, so all the life support went off. Oh, so they may have died just before we woke up. That's fucked up, man. I'm in the wrong room. Wife not here. Inaccessible. This is where I punched a roach, I think. It looks familiar. I always remember where I punch. Punch down! Ugh. Nothing in there. A battered clipboard. Coffee cup, a desk. Okay. Me coming for wife. Oh, nah, I don't want to close the door. Okay, there's the cafeteria. More coffee cups. Nothing in the desk. A death claw. I'm supposed to see. I assume that's death claw paper, and it ended up sending me to the mothership Zeta, but had me wake. What? don't take chem kids. What? Oh, stop zapping my ass, bro. Wait. That's the way I went through. So I'm through here. I've gone the wrong way. God damn it. I'm going in a circle. I hate this hellhole. I lost my wife. I lost my kids. Mainly because I have no sense of direction, so that's how I lost them. Am I fucking on? Where the hell am I? That was me. Okay, I found it somehow. How do I put my wife?
Come on, come on, come on.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, God!
Oh, it's because I turned the stuff down because it was too high. Controls, gameplay. I'll put it up one, see if that helps. Because I put it down one because it was like too jittery. That's a bit smoother, I think.
I'll find who did this, and I'll get Sean back.
I like how they predicted this to be a normal thing and I just left her. I was like, bye! Is something supposed to happen after that? Bye, Ivan! Because it's not coming up to examine her. Just punching wife, fine. Oh, so I just needed my wedding ring. Okay, one sec. Oh, I didn't see it in the corner. Oh. I'm blind as a bat, man. Man, everyone just left all their clipboards here. I think I have a vague idea where I am. Very vague. Won't let you change what? Checking everything out.
Is this all that's left?
Yep, everyone else is dead. No, 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 no. I was lost. I found my wife. Now we can leave. Stems! Drugs! A gun. Some bullets. Nice. Okay, that's not what I want. Okay, there we go.
Is anyone alive? Did anyone get out?
It's really hard to hear what people say in this game. Okay. Do you guys need me to turn up the game more? Overseer instructions. To Robco. Why I keep saying Robcop? Why? Robco Industries terminally clearance. Confidential. Vault 111 is designed to test the long-term effects of suspended animation on unaware human subjects. Your staff will be on short-term. See, I don't understand why they need to be unaware. Like, your staff will be on short-term assignment to monitor base memory and cognitive functions. Long-term monitoring will be handled remotely by Vault Tech technicians. Under no circumstances is suspension to be disrupted. This includes administration, life-saving measures. Okay, so thanks for the follow. Welcome in, Kiri. So so they weren't supposed to stay here, is what I'm getting. Thanks to Mosbos, and I have one question for you. How on earth do you Australians survive? We ignore the environment and the animals. That's the only way to do it. What? What, Pine? Oh, that's right. They had a mutiny. Lucky that most of the staff was nearby when the early warning came through. We had less notice than expected. Only nothing was missing when we sealed the entrance. The administration went smoothly. Everyone made it. Even the family that waited until the last minute. I was worried there would be more suspicious. There would be more suspicion. Things happened so fast for these people. They must have been too overwhelmed to question the cryogenic pods. Strange issue today with pod C3. Subjects appeared to be having heart palpitations, nothing life-threatening, but unusual. We realized almost too late that the pod was malfunctioning. The cryogenic array almost started thawing her out. We're not sure, but I suspect a hiccup in Vault Tech's and remote override systems may have sent an error. And signal, we'll have to keep an eye out. I only hope their systems are reliable once we evacuate the staff. Okay. There's been no all-clear signal yet, even though we're nearing the end of the 180-day mandatory shelter period. Supplies were never intended to last much more than that, and despite my best efforts, people are beginning to question what we're doing down here. Whoa, they did not think ahead. They thought only 180 days. I feel like these guys are the real expenses, and they don't bite you. Yeah, that's the best advice I give you. Robot cop. This really is connected to the guy that played Red Foreman in the 70s. See, I'm just conspiracying. If people think we can just leave when the 100 days are up, they're insane. The radioactive exposure will still be potent enough to fry everyone if the vault seals are breached. That early, the whole point of the all clear was to receive additional instruction from the main office. I don't know what to do. I can't open the vault. I can't expect our supplies to last forever. I have to keep everything under control until they're all clear. Mutiny! Focused by the security personnel have turned on me, demanding they be allowed to leave the vault. Idiots. I will not open the door to the irradiated death out there. I'm consulting the remaining supplies, putting the staff on lockdown. We're going to have to start prioritizing who deserves what little food we have left. I've been too damn generous with the rations. If people don't like it, well, that's fewer mouths to feed. She's gone crazy with power! That's right. They had a mutiny because they didn't actually come and get them. That's right. Look, another gun! More bullets!
Nice. Coming back later for you.
Hello. Oh, you need a master level lockpicking. So every game like this you need lockpicking in some way. Pre-war money and a pencil. Nice. I feel like, and a bobby pin. I feel like the pencil will come in handy. For my memoirs. The life of a DILF in the apocalypse. There we go. That's right. We got our title. You're welcome. I feel the Pulitzer. You can use explosives instead to blow the locks open. Oh, that's good. I can get behind that. Oh, I can sleep.
Gotta keep moving.
Off. He'll regret this in the future. Can I take a dump? But I'm an old man. I need my 30 minutes a day on the toilet. Okay, fine. We'll stop fucking around now. I guess.
Terminal only.
Ah, crap. Back on the computer, never mind. Open evacuation tunnel. I should have looked at that. Is now open. Please maintain all staff records and research. Yeah, blah, blah. Oh, out. You probably need to use the bathroom. Are we lost now? No. We have opened the door. And there's like a green red dot that tells us where to go. So, this says 1, this says 2. So, LB to target enemies. I see you. Ah! He's eating my ass! Oh, crap, crap, crap. Ah! I can do this, I can do this. Why am I gonna accept work? This is really rough. Run, bitch, run! Got him. Got him. Okay, I don't know why it won't accept my lock on. Ah! I'm gonna die in here. Fuck. I have like 1 HP in a dream right now. Oh, it was out of action points. Oh. You were up with my Valorant team? Do you think I got the skill to be a Valorant player? I'm assuming I'm going to be resorted to eating this at some point, so I'm just picking it up. Man, I hope there's no more bugs. Leave me alone, buddy. Okay, so I can do melee with it. Melee. I had to use my stim pack, but it's fine. You'd play it. I played it once. The item is 2 carry.
Everyone's dead.
Like the, oh, frick. Get out of here. I played it once with some people, and it was very, like, chaotic. Give me my pit boy, bitch. That's so fucking on the wall. Jesus. It just took me like 50 minutes to get out of this. Oh, are they like toxic? Or hilariously toxic? Wait, 64K RAM system? That's crazy work. High guard? What the hell is high guard? Okay. Oh, so stim packs in there. Okay. Well, I probably wasted that, but what can you do? I'm an old man, not a young man. I need extra help, okay? Ooh, some rounds. Nothing. Ah, fuck it, I'm leaving. Hate this place, hate you. Leaving this hellhole. If they'll let me. Oh, the Concord too. Oh yeah, I remember it was in the Fleckazoid video, right? Rage bait the video game. And it's funny, some dude wanted to show me his porn stuff. Evaporated, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the delinquents. Oh, it's already released. That's the thing. People keep coming out with more and more hero shooters, and like, there's only so many that actually, like, you know, go anywhere. I'm just like, freedom, and it's just like, nope. I'm surprised it all still works. Good job. Now, this is the kind of ingenuity you get from Rob Co. 200 years guarantee.
Enjoy your return to the surface, and thank you for choosing Vault Tech.
Dash attack? Wait. What's that? Did someone subscribe on YouTube called Shitlord? Who the fuck gave themselves that username? That's hilarious. You know, if I wanted to see this shit, I'd go outside. Hello, dead person. Empty Nuka-Cola bottles. Rad. A skull. A rack? I don't know if there are any. Doesn't do nothing. Okay, let's have a look. Empty milk bottle. Rad X. A death claw hand. I'm sure that will also come in handy. I don't know what for yet, but maybe I can use it to say hi to death claws. I am one of you. Do not attack me. We are buddies. Desk fan. What is this? Some ammo. Ashtray. Nothing in the desk. A broken computer. Cram? Oh, is that supposed to be spam? You was able to get death claw as a party member. Really? That's crazy. Oh my god, I see that everywhere, but it gets taken down a lot because it's, I guess you can play the censored version, but yeah. Someone just said with High Guard, I wouldn't say it's a badass conquer, especially from the character design. That's something going on here, but the game's just trying to be 3 different things at once. Ah, okay. So normal, they kind of go make something without really thinking what they're trying to make with a lot of theirs. Oh, we're going to be the next big thing. Games. What does it want me to do? Did I fuck up the buttons of this? Oh, I shouldn't have pressed it. Whee! Now take me back up. Yeah, I missed my wife. Wife is life. So life is gone, 'cause wife gone. Are they looking guns in it like the medieval fantasy stamp game? Interesting. Pretty sleepy. And I barely out of this damn vault. Goddamn vault. Let's run down to our house. Roads are for chumps. Ah, wait. I'm supposed to look for things, aren't I? Never mind. It's too bad. I already said roads are for chumps. I can't take it back now. My bad. It's fine. I'm sure I'll have plenty of opportunities to look around places. Is this my house? Yes. Found it straight up.
I'm coming, buddy.
Which game it is, and even if it wasn't as bad as Conquered, it suffers the same fate as it. I'm surprised they made another game straight away. Blast Radius board game. Where is he? A pompadour wig? Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is my house. Why is there a wig in the drawer of a pompadour wig? Huh? Okay. The hell did I get up to with my wife? Over here. There he is. Game numbers takes at least 3 years to make something. You shouldn't chase trends. Yeah. Very true.
You're still here. So other people could still be alive too.
But of course I'm
I agree with that. Like, a lot of them are generic. And just obviously trying to clone something.
But you seem the worse for wear. Best not let the wife see you in that state. Where is the missus, by the way?
They killed her.
They killed my wife. The comic on the counter. From my murdered wife, a distraction.
Checkers, or perhaps charades. Sean does so love that game.
Oh my god, he says, "Where's my baby, bro? Pay attention." Have you seen Sean?
Codsworth, listen to me carefully. Have you seen him? Have you seen Sean?
Why, the missus had
What the last game was?
perhaps she's
Yeah.
gone to the Parker residence to arrange a play date.
Especially they change stuff a lot more than they used to. They stole him.
Gone. God damn it. Someone took him. Someone stole my son.
Worse than I thought.
He's a dad.
You're suffering from hunger-induced
Yes. This is why I really want to replace it soon. It's getting pretty bad now. 200 years? We're a silver fox. But mainly because Virgil, Devil May Cry, it was in my mind, you know? Because of the opening, the scientist, we watched about some Fallout lore, and a scientist was called Virgil. Or something Virgil. But we're playing a stereotypical dad. That's our mind's eye here.
What? Food? Yeah, sure. I need a minute to think.
Then I'll be right back.
Okay. So the difficulty to convince people of stuff. Okay. Increase my charisma. He's gonna make me sound like horrendous, isn't he? Because of the second game, but the fourth game sold so badly because of the third game. Yep. Third game was ass. Absolute ass.
Ah, here you are, sir. Now, I've been thinking, if something is amiss, your loved one
Be a tankier.
from the Red Menace.
The Red Menace.
The Red Menace?
Same. The goddamn communists in my neighborhood. That's fucking crazy, man.
Or maybe evil leprechauns.
I have an idea. Let's search the neighborhood together. After all, the Mrs. and young Sean, they're my family too.
Codsworth, are you sure you're holding up okay?
We did it.
Sir, it's been just horrible.
Success.
With no one to talk to, no one to serve. I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floor
I don't think it's the bureaucracy of that. It's that they don't keep good staff around. They just run through them like crazy. Like, it used to be that you keep the same guys for years and years, but now every new game gets a different team.
How do you polish rust?
Stay with me, pal. Focus.
Stay with me, buddy. My favorite little clanker.
The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead. I did find this holotape.
Yeah, M. Night Shyamalan is like the most mixed thing ever. You're either gonna get something real interesting or something is a hunk of shit.
A holotape? What's on it?
I believe it's a private message for you.
Ooh.
Not permit me to play it for myself. Any standard holotape reading device should be able to play it back. Oh, like that Pip-Boy on your arm. That should work brilliantly. Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we search the
And that's a huge thing to do with companies being too big too. That's a problem with big companies, especially like management aren't actually game developers in big companies, they're businessmen. And it's kind of like the whole thing of why AAA games lose their soul. Yes.
All right. Lead the way.
Proud to serve, sir.
Lead the way, buddy. Any day now.
Hey, Codsworth.
Mr. Red, don't worry. My search
He said my name.
full alert.
Immersion. He said my brain. My clanker said my name, guys. I'm about to freak out. He's in my brain. Uh-oh. I don't remember doing this when I first started. I must not have talked to him enough.
Wait. My senses are picking up movement in another house. Follow me.
I must have told him he was crazy bitch and just left. No, I did make it further than this. I did the stuff where you have to fight the Deathclaw.
Everyone's still alive. Mr. Red, your family isn't here either. They're really gone, aren't they?
Thanks for trying, Codsworth.
Oh.
Sir, what about the city? Concord is nearby, and, well, the people there have only shot at me a few times.
I liked about that game is the designs of the league that was added in this trash can. Thanks, Cosworth. I don't want to confuse him anymore right now.
You'll find young Sean. I know you will. I shall remain here and secure.
There we go. But yeah, I feel like with games, there's many different reasons why they can fail. But I think a thing, like I always say, I feel like a big thing it's most of the games that fail lacking is passion for a project. Like they're just trying to make something that already exists. Blue flag and a baby rattle. I'll give it to my son when I find him. Cryage. An American flag. Oh yeah. A combination wrench? Okay. That worked in the past is the main issue, yeah. Yep, until it's dead. It's like trends in anime similarly. They work a trend until it dies. It's a similar problem. Like the isekai trend is dying out because it's been over milked so much. don't have my power armor. Yet. Soon, soon, you will be mine. There's so many problems. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of problems. That's why I would say it's not just a Western problem, because even Japan has the similar thing of anime and manga not being niche anymore, and all the big corporations making money off of it. So it's now even more just it has to have all these things, and they regurgitate the same ideas over and over again. Because the thing is, trends used to be like on a cycle of like maybe 5 or like 10 years, but now like they've been milking that isekai trend for so long, it's insane. Hello, hello, fire. Pre-war money, give me my fishing rod. Can I fish in this? That'd be nice. I wish to fish. I'm a police bunny. Yes, it's true. It's true. I hop around solving crimes. That's the thing. Well, that's the thing. Girl bosses, it depends what you class as a girl boss, because competent, like tough female characters do sell fine if they're done well. Like, there's a lot of shows that had it, like, look at Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Like, there's a lot of shows with great female mains that are very girl bossy, but the problem is they just go, I can sell this to women and people in that genre easily if I just regurgitate the same thing, and then they hand you a pile of trash. I could change. Darker takes on isekai are starting to root now. Yeah, other genres are really getting into it. Shoujo, and even I was watching a isekai, and I was just like, I looked at it and it was a BL, and I was like, when did this niche isekai go into like niche markets? I have no idea, man. This is crazy. It's everywhere. Dog tags, let's go, Jill.
Junior_games_ just subscribed. Upgrading their cell, UP.
Who uses this as a term really can't substantiate their criticism with substance. I was isekai'd as a cardboard box. Yeah, we hit peak when it as the vending machine. I feel like that's when it really did. We are so opposite. Is it like for real? Her favorite genre is isekais, or like a troll? Because you know I dislike isekais a lot, mainly because I liked old-fashioned, you know, adventure isekais where, you know, your character was like, oh, flabbergasted by this awesome new world, and it's not that anymore. Like, I liked how it was integrated into the story, and now I hate them because they're fucking everywhere and they barely care about the world they're isekai'd into. I checked out way before the vending machine. I never really got super into it because I had watched anime as a kid, so, you know, before we called them, yeah, like Digimon's an isekai, like, where the whole point isn't just your isekai, there's a whole thing going on, you know? Hey Draco, welcome in. Hello, dog.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself?
No joke. Oh my fucking god. We could not be any more different, I tell you.
You lose your owner, buddy?
Hey, Magic.
Okay, let's stick together.
Right here at the end of the stream. Welcome in. Because I'm about to hop off because it's getting late. Trade with me, you bastard. I have the skull. My death claw hand. A random folder. Hi, honey. Oh, that's what I've accidentally... You can take my rack for now. I have a shotgun? Okay, cool, nice. Music's still going strong. Give the dog the beer. He likes it. Oh my god. An agenda. I don't know. What do you think about people calling Peppa Pig woke because it had 2 mums in it? People are like, it's infiltrating the minds of our children. Like, I think that's fucking a reach and a half. Uh-oh. Get off my dog! Get off my dog! Fucking mole people! Turn, you dumb son of a bitch. There we go. Where is he? Get off my dog! Good job. Good doggo. You kicked their butt. I have the best doggo around.
Hey.
Oh, it's a chemistry station. Okay. I can make drugs! Now they've been like that for your... Have a disabled kid, but now they just got rid of that. I don't know. I guess a little bit, but I don't know. I don't fully agree with that. But woke means it's new. If it's been in the 90s, then is that new? Because that's like 30 years ago.
Grab that.
Because some of them are just to have extra plot points. It's like a long-running drama will somehow do everything. And check every box because they've like...
Over here.
Because, you know, they've been around so long. Stem pack. Duct tape. Check boxes. Well, that's... Okay, I'm gonna be honest, that has always been movies. Like, it just, the boxes are changed. It used to be you had to have, like, you know, a blonde, big boopy Marilyn Monroe type in the 50s. The boxes were always there, just what they're checking is different. Like, they used to be like, oh, you need someone who's a hot, manly man, da-da-da-da-da, and, oh, he has to be a family man, or something like that. Like, oh, he can't be too promiscuous. You know, there was different boxes to check. It's just the boxes have changed. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's hard to tell when something is like 100% forced in, because a lot of people just use it to hate on, like, you know, they hate certain things being in their shows, so they're like, oh, it's woke now. Even if that's 100% what the person wanted, or the writer wanted. Like, a lot of people use it with shows as like, oh, that's woke now, but it was actually in the book or something like that. And things far older than the people complaining about it. And so, I don't know. But that's the thing, we don't know when it's forced. The writers are forced to do it, that's the thing, I don't know. It's like, we're not in the writing room with them. Because even if the writer wants to do it, people still get up them for being woke. So, are those people just wrong? Save. Been forced into so many things, I don't blame people for automatically thinking, oh, it's forced. There we go. There we go. Commonwealth. We're in the Commonwealth now, buddy. I've been trying to tell you the legacy stuff should be made for the audience and that they want new fans. Well, not get into it by the audience. Why think about more people who could play modern games and went back to retro stuff? I don't know. Okay. That's the thing. The audience. That's the thing. Because some things still sell and they're very woke. That's the thing. There is an audience out there. I don't think they understand the woke audience either. That's the problem. They don't understand either audience, and that's my point. They're making trash that doesn't appeal to actually anyone, and it's not just the woke stuff. It's just that they're not doing a good job selling it to either market. Point I was like, High Guard is kind of close to High Guard and Spice, so do what that with you will. And it's similar, like how would they make games for teens but they don't understand, would they make games or shows for teens but they don't understand them? But that's the thing, yeah, it's a pattern recognition, but how do you know if your pattern is correct? Just because you're like, oh, this has woke stuff in it, because everything is woke, so it's shit, so woke made it shit, doesn't mean it's true. Just because something has woke in it and it's trash, doesn't mean the woke is the thing that ruined it. That is the thing I point out, because a lot of people say a lot is like, oh, this show was ruined by woke, but there was like nothing redeemable about the show. There was nothing good about the show, and I'm just like, bro, it's like, there can be things part of it and not be true, you know what I mean? And that's my problem with it, because I love lots of shows that have progressive things in it and they're fucking fantastic, and I have lots of like shows that don't have any progressive things in it, fantastic. And that's the thing this year, and I want to see how it turned out. I do think most remakes are ass in general though, at wokeness or not. Like, most reboots and is ass because there's no passion behind those projects. Show is bad character ugly. Then woke people don't care if you do agree with it. You are viewed as brave and whatever else. So wokeness can't stop based off its own, like, way of functioning. Interesting. And New in the West, I did not have any progressive. I don't know. See, that's the thing. I don't really think in the terms of, oh, is this progressive or not? Like, that's the thing. When I watch stuff, it doesn't really stand out to me, because that's the thing I don't understand. What is the line that is progressive? Where is the line? Is just gay people progressive? What is the line of progressive? I don't understand. This is the part with wokeness I don't understand, because it's such a broad term everyone uses, right? Just you know, with the more extreme people on the internet, where they're just like, I don't like it, so it's woke. What is woke? Is it just, what line is progressive now? I don't understand. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't get it nowadays either. I don't get where the progressive is, because depending on the person, what progressive it is very different. Woke is the opposite of asleep. Making patterns unintentionally. No one knows what wokeness is. Yeah, that is the thing, because it really differs between different programs. I progressed from whore to Christian in woke. Oh my god. But how do you know they planted propaganda? Because propaganda is when you purposely put it a point of view for propaganda, and you need to know that they purposely put it in there to propagate an idea. That's the difficult part, because you need to know the person's, like, their wants and reasoning. Because I don't think going, oh, this show needs a gay to spice it up, would be like trying to propagate a lifestyle or something. Like, they would have to go like, I'm gonna put this in here so people go gay, right? That'd make it propaganda. Or if they're going like, white people are evil, they are destroying everything they touch, we must overthrow the white people, then that would be like, and it was like, yeah, I did this on purpose so people would overthrow white people. That's propaganda. There was literally in Wakanda Forever or whatever, there was a black villain. In the Luke Cage show, there was one. So that's just the two that pop up in my mind straight away. But yeah, there's been others. I Poor Dell got stuck on a woke debate when trying to end stream. I know, right? Every time, Roxas, god damn it. Can we go on stream without talking about the wokes? You and your wokes. But, I don't know. Trying to think of good villains that I've seen recently. But I have also gone on a rant before about, like, I feel like villains are really not taken care of in media. Like, they don't take enough care of them for them to be good. You know what I mean? Like, but that goes into my whole rant about how good writing is dying. To do with me. Thanks for the follow, Panda. Welcome to the Liquids. So that's a different rant in there, but I'm trying to think of like, what other shows I've watched in that's live action. That's like in the like a Western show. What do you mean? They don't make well-written villains anymore. The Joker is a modern show. What do you mean anymore? That was like 6 years ago. The reason why movie writers and stuff fear them sympathizing with the villain is because people reenact the stuff. And I can understand that problem because you get some crazy person trying to reenact. It's like, this guy's a bad guy. And they're trying to reenact it. And it's just like, what the fuck? Damn crazies are everywhere, man. D-Money. Kind of low, yeah. And then kill him? Yeah, but that's like the sequel that shouldn't have existed, and the guy didn't want to make a sequel, but the studio made him make a sequel. And yes, I do agree that's a piece of crap, but that doesn't mean they don't make good villains anymore, because literally the first Joker movie proves that they do make good villains. Yeah, it is a long time, but that's still in the modern landscape, so it was a modern movie that did well with villain. So, especially seeing, let's be honest, this woke, anti-woke debate has been going on for years. Years, I say. Such a typecast as a villain these days. Boy Kills World had the main antagonist being an Asian guy, Killer's Game. Yeah. And the plot 90% of the time, it doesn't. Exactly. Yeah. I would agree, I don't think, especially seeing, like, Pedro Pascal played a villain in one of those spy movies and what, and he's not white, you know, stuff like that. Like, there's tons of people that play villains, and they're of many different races. It's pretty eye-opening. Is it? But guys, I'm gonna end it there. Like, that's the thing. I'm not going to get, no matter how people explain it, I'm not going to get invested in the anti-woke debate. I'm very middle of the row on it, but I just don't give a fuck, honestly. And I'm not going to, like, get so super worked up about it. It's not worth it, because, in my mind, getting so, like, Wesley Snipes isn't white. True. True. Can we elaborate on that? Because I'm confused, but... Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think it's a concern, and I think that mainly most people that think it's a concern might need to like spend a little, like, a high concern that spend all their time thinking, talking, worrying about it might need more time off the internet. Usually, I find all the characters got changed back the way they were. No, that's the thing. I'm middle of the road. That doesn't mean I want it to change back. I just think people should do what they want. That's the thing. I don't think adaptions, like, 10 years ago, comic book adaptions of movies were not, or games, you knew they were going to be trash. And that's just facts. Now we expect them to be good because of Marvel. But the rule was that most games adaptions and comic book adaptions were ass. And changed a fuck ton. So that's the thing. My expectation, I hope they make something good. I don't care how they make it good, as long as it is actually good. Yeah. It's like, I hope it's enjoyable. Like, honestly, my standards for movies and games is, if I enjoy myself, I'm happy. And that's the thing. A game should be made to be enjoyable. And, you know, content aside, and ideally, the artist should have the biggest say. You wouldn't care what the new writers is wanted to do. if that's what they want to do, but like the thing is, if it's good or not. But the thing is, that's the thing, in 10 years everything won't be changed back, because that's the thing, there's a variety of people and a variety of reasons. And once you open Pandora's box of what you're allowed to show, you know, sex, violence, etc., like that, people will touch upon those subjects because they can. That's facts. Unless we're going to go back in time, people are still going to touch on darker subjects, interesting subjects, and that's just how it is. But yeah, I think people should be able to explore what subject matter, and like the artists should be like more in charge of their work instead of corporations. Yeah, and people are allowed to take some creative liberties, and we're allowed to critique the fuck out of those creative liberties. That's the thing, we can critique them still and go like, bruh, I don't know if this is an improvement. And that's fair, and that's how life works, right? What do you mean that's what you've been saying? I've been saying this entire time. I don't it's like I'm in middle of the road. I don't mind as long as they can the artist gets to choose. You're the one arguing here. I kept saying over and over again. It's like, I don't mind as long as the artist gets to choose, but I can't really put words in the mouth and say, oh, they didn't choose. If you go Fist of the North Star, only Dell has a chance of survival as the already she lives in Mad Max. Exactly. I want more stuff like Mad Max made. Like, that's actually like something I'm proud of as a country. Like, you know, he's raising a small amount of money to make a passion project. I want more projects like that. You know, things made by artists for artists kind of stuff. So just because I think the biggest problem is big corporations, doesn't like, that's my main stance with it. There's other little things in it and other corporate things in there, but that's still my main thing with it. And I do think even, it's like, I love adaptations based on Christianity and other stuff like that. I've seen some of my favorite movies were indie films based on like archangels and stuff like that in creative ways. Like, that's the thing, I don't mind if people are inspired in different kind of ideologies. That's some of the best stuff is made. And that's why I am just a open market. Make your woke stuff, make your not woke stuff. I don't give a fuck, just make it. But I'll critique it. I'll be like, ooh, that's bad. I think that's a dog shit movie, or that's not a dog shit movie, or they portrayed that in a very unsympathetic way that didn't really go well, or even like do what they set out to do, etc. You know, like that's the thing. We can watch it and critique it. Is the big corporations, and that's why I'm saying woke would just abandon to get free money from the SCG. Well, that's the thing. I do think most corporations went with the woke stuff, not because they believe in it, but because of money. But it's also because the majority believe in it. Like, believe in, like, the, I guess, free market? Is that right? Like, where you should be able to portray most things on screen. Like, because there was like so much censorship in the 70s, 80s, 60s, all that stuff. So, like, that kind of thing. But yes, I'm going to end now. It's 11 o'clock. I'm going to bed. You got me ranting for like 10 minutes instead of playing the game. What the fuck, guys? I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of getting distracted. Why do you use my senileness against me? It's not right, I say. It's not right. I just got here. Show me. I don't know. I don't agree with that fully, because if you go to the Western movies, you can see women's vagina and boobs, but they'll censor a man's privates. Like, see, that's the thing. It's very different depending what media you watch, because they're not the same people censoring stuff, but yeah. Half the stream worked about. I know my fucking life. A story of my life. Not the wangs. To be fair, and because of that, like, that's why you get jump scared by wangs when you do see it, because you're not used to it. And that's what's funny. Like, that's like actually a good point of like into porn addiction and stuff like that, because I was reading something this on that, is that the overstimulation of seeing boobs so much is that why men are not as attracted to women as they used to be, is because they see too much boobs in all their media. Food for thought. And it's why they find that, like, the rise in erectile dysfunctions going up. Bad news. But no, it's real boobs. That's the thing. It's a stimulation of real boobs has gone down, because you're used to seeing, you know, created boobs, like perfect boobs or supermodel boobs. like to watch you there. And that's like a very interesting connection. It's because people's like, I want my game sexier and sexier, but science is proving that having everything being sexy is actually bad for your health. So it's like very interesting. What is the balancing act of that? We're ending. Shut up and go to hell. You're not the boss of me, man. You guys aren't the boss of me. I'll stay here as long as I want. No, I'm going to bed, guys. Bye, guys. I'll see you guys later. I hope you have a great night. Is there anyone online? I'm just ranting and talking about boobage now. Who am I following that is online? We'll raid someone because we can. We're cool like that. How do I know these people? I'm like trying to remember why I followed these people and I can't. There's Benny. And there's like, I know these people from something. And here's the koala who's a femboy now. It's been ages since I've rated the Don Koala. He's a femboy. Who would have guessed? That's what made me think. I saw some of his posts and I was like, that's what made me roast just about it. When he starts streaming, he'll become a femboy. They're playing Among Us. I wonder if Laura Beans is in there, same one. We'll raid the koala because I haven't in ages. I gotta get ready for church. We got a faithful man in here. You ain't going to groom me. You an adult man. You cannot be wait. Well. Okay. Depends what kind of grooming, okay? It's like... No, I meant like... No, because technically he can be groomed. Because technically you can be groomed into anything, but if you use the internet thing, you can't. Thanks for the follow, Vantage.